All right, so this exercise is table supported standing. For this exercise, we're going to need like a notebook or just something that you can get your foot on. The key thing with this is that when you're doing this, you can get your whole foot on this thing and you can feel your foot tripod. So we've got your heel, your big toe, your small toe. We want to be able to feel the weight in the middle of those points without the foot like rolling off the ground or rolling to the outside. Like we want to keep all those points and just make sure that we're heavy into the ground. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to put the book down and I'm going to stand on my right hand side. Okay, so feet are pointed forward. You could play around with a stance width. So like if my legs are wider, you know, I would maybe take a stance like this. If my legs are more narrow, you know, I'm going to be more sort of within my hips. Key thing is that when we're doing this, we're getting that weight down through your foot. The knee doesn't go out like that. So that's how you know this is going well, is that the weight is kind of like the knee goes straight down through the foot, which is usually what needs to happen when you walk. So now, assuming that that's the case, you feel like good foot pressure. What happens next is we're going to come onto a table. All right, I'm going to find the stance width that works for me. Okay, and I'm going to put my elbows down on the table and sort of push my shoulder blades apart. Okay, my weight is shifted just a little bit over the right-hand side because my weight's over the book. But the big thing is that my shoulder blades are apart, I'm not shrugging, and I'm thinking about just sort of spreading the back of my shirt or pushing away from the table by pushing my shoulder blades apart. So it's kind of like, you look at me and I'm doing like a row and I pull my shoulder blades together. That's the opposite action, whereas when I do a press, my shoulder blades go apart because I'm reaching my arms out. We're doing the same thing, just with the elbows. So in this position, elbows are on the table, reaching away from the table, weight's a little bit more over my right-hand side. All I'm going to have you do is just take about 5 breaths in this position. So long, deep breath through the nose. Long exhale through the nose. And again, that should feel comfortable. You know, if you find that like you're feeling what we should feel in that position is the kind of expansion of your back. Now, if you're not, what we're going to do then is we're going to grab like a pillow or something we can elevate our elbows with a little bit, and that's just going to kind of take me out of that position just ever so slightly. And again, I'm just going to do 5 breaths, switch my other side, shift my weight over my left-hand side. Same thing. And breathe.